On October 2nd, people drove and walked to gather by the hundreds on the plains of southern Saskatchewan's Grasslands National Park. They were having a welcome back party of sorts for a long-lost neighbor that many thought was gone forever. After becoming extinct in Canada more than 70 years ago, that neighbor, the black-footed ferret, is finally back. What appears to be one small step for this ferret is a huge leap for the species. For almost 2 decades, a captive breeding program at the Toronto Zoo has worked with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to raise ferrets for release in the wild. Bill Rapley, Executive Director of Conservation at the zoo, says he's overjoyed.
Interested in doing this project, and years went on, studies were conducted, and it's so great, you know, after 17 years of breeding the animals and sending them to the United States and Mexico, that finally it's going to be in Canada, and it's just wonderful to have that, you know.
The zoo has helped create 17 ferret communities in the U.S. and Mexico, bred from adults found in the last known ferret colony in Wyoming in 1981.
You know, it takes great visionaries and leaders to have a dream and know that it might be decades before that comes to fruition. So I'm coming in at the tail end of this. It's an honor to be associated with it, but it's really the people who've had dreams for decades that have made this a reality today.
However, the species isn't out of danger yet. In the U.S., environmentalists are concerned that states on the park's southern border still allow farmers to use poisons to control black-tailed prairie dogs, the ferret's favorite food. Yet, residents here are pleased to see their ferret neighbors return.
Because you get a greater awareness that the park is here because there's another species here. Perhaps have greater visitor numbers, and that'll help out the local stores, the local businesses.
The release day was filled with celebrations as people of all ages got reacquainted with an old friend and hope that the black-footed ferret is here to stay.